Alrighty, today was a good one. I kept this thing going pretty fast, very little rest between sets. The whole thing took me almost exactly 60 minutes. Super shoulder workout. Hey gang, welcome back to Mark's 60 plus fitness journey. Today is Tuesday, November 16th, 2021, and it is day 2 of my 5-day workout cycle. Yesterday was leg day, today is shoulder day. So I'm gonna hop in the gym here, get me a shoulder day done, share it with you, and we'll catch back up in a few minutes. We'll wrap it all up. Let's go do this thing. Alrighty then, let's get today's shoulder workout underway. Started out with a lot of warm-ups, and here is my last warm-up set before I jump into what I call or consider my heavy work of the day, which is going to be 3 sets of dumbbell overhead presses at 60 pounds. And my goal for this today was I was going to do 3 sets of 8 reps at 60 pounds. Wasn't quite to be. I think I got 7, 6, and 5. I think what happened is I didn't rest enough between these heavier sets. That certainly would have made a little bit of difference. As I mentioned in the intro there, I bebopped through this pretty fast today, and I would have done myself some justice by slowing down or taking some more time between these 3 heavier sets of dumbbell overhead presses. But regardless, these felt good. It was a great way to start the shoulder workout. I like to get the heavier work done on any given workout right up front. I think that's fairly obvious to most folks. But these 3 sets got me going. It was a nice way to start. And all in all, felt pretty good. A little disappointed on the rep count, but we'll do better next time. And I finished up the overhead presses with 2 sets at a lighter weight. Here I'm using 40 pounds. I was just going to do these to failure. And this is my second set here. I think the first set I got 13 reps. Here, I believe I got 12. It's a nice little hypertrophy follow-up to the heavier work. These 2 sets felt great as well. Then I moved straight into, after the dumbbell overhead presses, straight into what I call heavy partial lateral raises. Now these are heavy for me. Here I'm using, 40 pounders. And I do these to failure. I did 3 sets. I like to get between 12 and 15 reps on these. And I think I got 15 on each of these sets today. Maybe a little bit more on the first set to failure, maybe in 16 or 17. But these, I absolutely love these. I get a lot of effective shoulder work out of this. And there's some trap work involved too, which is good. This is almost a compound movement. Heavy and exhausting and a lot of work, which is good. Then I moved into full lateral raises and dropped down to, I believe, 20 pounders here. Now here I'm getting fairly pre-exhausted, so it doesn't take much weight to get some work in here. Again, I did 3 sets of these, and I'll do these to failure as well. Now this doesn't look like it's a full range of motion from the back there. It looks a little better from the front. I don't know what the difference is, but I believe that these lateral raises for me, whether partial or full, have really made a significant difference in my roundness of my shoulders over the last 5 or 6 months. And to be honest with you, I love doing them. This is one of my favorite exercises. I like shoulder day in general, but this is one of my favorite movements. Again, 3 sets of these, 2 failure. It really does get a burn in the shoulders. I've never actually gotten sore shoulders after a workout. It's one of the weird things. I do get a burn, but I don't ever actually get sore shoulders. Like my chest, that'll be sore the next day, or my legs, but never my shoulders. So I moved into some rear delt work after the full side lateral raises. I guess side laterals kind of redundant, but moved into some rear delt work here. I did 2 sets with my hands perpendicular to my body, as you see there. I did 2 sets to failure, as it turns out. They were both about 20 reps. Sometimes, normally I'll do these supported on the bench, but today I just opted to do it a little differently here. Just a little lean forward onto my lap. And here's an example of the 2 sets I did with my palms parallel to my body. And one thing to note here, you may be able to see that I have my thumbs wrapped outside the bar. I don't have it grabbed with my thumbs on the inside. I hope that makes sense. This, to me, really puts the emphasis on the shoulders and takes it out of any arm assistance. But again, 2 sets of 20 reps or so to failure on the rear delt raises, we'll call them. And one thing I forgot to do today, now that I think about it and I see this, is my infamous shoulder flies. I forgot my shoulder flies. Anyway, so today I did my trap work. I've been kind of alternating my shrugs between back day and shoulder day, and I think I'm going to settle on doing these on shoulder day. I got my grips there. I did 315 today for, I think, 12, and 11, something like that. And I did a set of 225 that I did not record at the end of this to about 15, I believe, just as a nice little burnout set. At this point, I'm getting a lot of work in. It's turning out to be a great shoulder day. One thing I think I've made some significant progress in my traps as well, and the shrugs have certainly helped that. I'm sure of that. I've always, even when I was younger, when I was in my powerlifting mode when I was younger, I never had big traps, never did. Never did any shrugs either. So I decided to kind of wrap up the day with a couple of exercises just as finishing movements. I did 2 sets of fairly light military or overhead presses with the barbell, and I wanted to get 2 sets of 10 here, but I think this is 95 pounds. I think I got 9, and this is my second set. I think I got 8 there. Then I finished up today's really epic shoulder workout with some cable crossovers. I've really started to like this movement as well. I find it to be a nice way to finish up. I did 2 sets of these, 2 failure at fairly lightweight. At this point, it was going to have to be a lightweight. But I find the cable movements give me a nice full range of motion. You can go all the way down and cross and back up. But it was a nice shoulder day. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but I ordered me a new microphone too, by the way. I'll get that tomorrow. I'm hoping to improve my sound quality a little bit. Just an aside there. I'm looking forward to that little toy. But it was an epic shoulder day. Going to finish up with a 45-minute or 60-minute walk today. Keep an eye on my calories. And tomorrow is going to be back day. So join me for an epic back day tomorrow. And thank you for joining me here today. It's a good one. Alrighty, so there it was. That was a pretty nice shoulder workout for Mr. Mark here. Gotta say, the whole thing took me almost exactly 60 minutes. I was hopping pretty quick there through the dumbbell section, and it was good. It was a good one. Got a good pump out of that. Felt good. Felt strong. So there you have it. Day 2 of my 5-day workout cycle. Yesterday legs, today shoulders, tomorrow back. Thursday chest, Friday arm day. And I did squeeze in some stretching, which I didn't record because it's pretty ugly when I'm stretching. And some calves, I forgot to record those, but I did some of those yesterday. I recorded some of those yesterday. Anyway, there you go. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to stop in and visit with me. I really appreciate it. And if you'd do me the kindness of clicking on that like button, that would be super. And if you haven't already, consider clicking that subscribe button. That'd be awesome too. So check back in tomorrow for my back day. And as always, until next time, go get 'em. Mark out.